Hi, you're watching Jackie and the Other Side of Beauty. In today's video, I am going to choose some fragrances for the last few days of May and for the month of June. So if you're interested in seeing which fragrances I will be smelling good in, then please keep watching. Okay, so what my plan is, I kind of thought about this a little bit more in depth. And what I'm thinking is that I just really started using my Shop My Stash tray, using my luxury brands. And so I wanted to pull some fragrances that were considered luxury fragrances too. And what I'm going to do is carry out this luxury Shop My Stash into the month of June, but maybe midway in, I will switch out some of my products because I do have more luxury products that I can put back into the tray. And I think I'll do the same thing with my fragrances. I'll choose these fragrances today, and then I'll probably switch them out with other luxury fragrances in my collection just to add a little bit more freshness to the tray, as well as the same thing for my makeup. So if that sounds like a plan, then let's go ahead and get started. Now, I did show you a clip of my fragrances. And what I want to do is just pull a few, since we're probably going to use these fragrances for about maybe 2 weeks. And then, like I said, I'll refresh my tray, and then we'll pull some other fragrances. So I went ahead and picked some out that I thought would be good to just start off with. Okay, the first fragrance I want to talk about is Coco Mademoiselle by Chanel. This is the fragrance right here. Now, I really like this fragrance. In particularly, I always seem to get compliments when I wear this fragrance. It's such a light and airy fragrance, and it is perfect for daytime. So this will definitely be on my tray, and I will pop the fragrance notes up on the screen, but I did want to let you have a gander at this because this is going on my tray immediately. My next fragrance is new to me, but I already love it, and I was wearing this fragrance yesterday, and one of the guys at the pharmacy, they could still smell it after I've had it on for 8+ hours. And I got such a compliment on this fragrance, and it is quickly becoming one of my favorites as well. And it is the Prada Paradox. Yeah, this, like I said, is quickly becoming one of my favorite fragrances. So this one is definitely going in my tray. And again, the notes will pop up on the screen. But I just wanted to show this to you very quickly that this one is definitely a winner. This just smells so good. This definitely smells kind of like it could be a fragrance for nighttime. But let me tell you, you will not be sorry if you pick this one up. This smells amazing. My next fragrance is another one that's new to my collection, but I just cannot get enough of it. And it is by Yves Saint Laurent YSL, and it is the Black Opium. I used to hear people talk about this fragrance all the time, and I just never had the inclination to pick it up. I guess I didn't know what I was missing until I got the little Sephora sampler. And once I smelled this, I knew immediately that I wanted to have it. Me and the girls, I took my sampler kit to work, and we were going through the samples, and another one of my friends, she was definitely planning on picking this up as well. This to me is kind of like a nighttime fragrance, but you know, I'll wear my fragrances during the day or at night, just as long as I can smell good. So this is amazing as well. And like I said, I never even thought about picking this up, but oh my gosh, I am so happy that I did. This smells amazing, you guys. And if you haven't tried it, see if you can get a little sample of it and test her out, because you will not be sorry. And lastly, this fragrance here, I don't know, I don't think I was even planning on picking this up. This wasn't even on my radar. And I went into Ulta and saw it there and smelled it. There was quite the confusion about which one this one was, because they didn't have the bottles in front of, they didn't have the samplers in front of the actual bottles. So I wasn't sure that I was getting the one that I was smelling, but everything turned out fine. And this is my Donna Born in Roma Valentino fragrance. And this is the Intense. You know I love an intense fragrance. And this is what it looks like. At first I was like, did I pick up the wrong fragrance? Is this a men's fragrance? Just because of the bottle. But no, honey. This is for the ladies, and your man will love you in this. This smells so good. And like I said, I always tend to gravitate towards the fragrances that are the intense version. For whatever reason, I guess I just like things amped up. But yeah, this one, again, this is another banger. It smells amazing, and I just really like the notes of it. I am not a fragrance really connoisseur in terms of being able to pick up, take a whiff of a fragrance and say, oh, I can smell this, I can smell that, or I can smell this, or this definitely has that. All I can say is it smells good. Okay, it smells good. And yeah, I'll pop the notes up on the screen on this one, but this is amazing. This is definitely going to be added to my tray. And so these are the fragrances that I will be using during the month of June, and then we will refresh our tray. Okay, guys, there you have it. You just seen the fragrances that I am going to be wearing during the month of June, at least part of it, until we do a refresh of our tray and fragrances. So let me know below what you think of the fragrances that I chose, and also let me know if you have any of these fragrances. I'm trying to pump my brakes on buying more fragrances, guys, but honestly, I know there are at least 2 more fragrances that I want to add to my collection. I showed you a clip of my fragrances, all of them, but that's not my desired method of housing my fragrances. I don't want to have them on my dresser. I want minimal products on my dresser. So tell me what you think of the idea about me. I have a small walk-in closet, and I have considered walking all the way to the back of the closet and then putting some like floating shelves up, and then putting my perfumes on the floating shelves. That way I can go in my closet, grab my clothes, get dressed in there if I choose, which I don't, but grab my clothes, grab my fragrance, and then I think that will work out perfectly well. So tell me what you think of the idea. But yeah, I'm not going to keep them on the dresser. But one quick recap. I have the Coco Mademoiselle by Chanel. We have the Yves Saint Laurent, the Black Opium, aka by YSL. We have, oh, and I do have the mini one too. So what I probably do, quite honestly, is use this one first. And then once I empty this one, then I'll start using the other size. To me, that just makes sense. Okay, we also have the Valentino perfume. And lastly, we have our Prada Paradox. So I think these fragrances are knocking it out the park already. We're starting off strong. So when we get ready to switch these out, I don't even know where I'm going to go from here. But yeah, that's it for today's video. In case you're wondering, I don't know what my eye look is looking like now. In case you're wondering what I have on today, let's start with the lips. I just have this Pat McGrath Labs. I have this lip gloss in Love Potion. Just put this on with my Charlotte Tilbury lip liner. For my eyeshadow, I have my Pat McGrath Labs. I have this shade. This is one of the special shades. I have it on my lid. Went in the outer corner with this plum shade. And I actually cheated a little bit. I used this NYX eyeliner in my waterline. But then I went on top with this shade right here. Have you guys seen those white eyeliners or those cream or peachy eyeliners? I was trying to create that, but I don't think I quite accomplished it. But I went on top of the eyeliner with this shade right here to kind of lighten it up in the waterline. I don't, like I said, I think that was a fail. But this is the eyeshadow palette. And for my foundation today, I am using my Dior foundation. I know, love me some Dior. And I have my Danessa Myricks Yummy Skin blush. This is in Prima Donna. My bronzer is by House Labs. Level 10, deep level 10. My highlighter is by Charlotte Tilbury, and this is in Gilded Glow. And I think that's all the high points, right? Yeah, I think that's basically everything. So that completes today's video, you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you did enjoy watching me choose fragrances for the next few weeks, please consider subscribing to my channel, giving this video a thumbs up, and ringing the notification bell. It just lets you know each and every time that I upload a video. And with that said, thank you guys so much for tuning in, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care, my friends, and I will see you soon. Bye-bye.